It's blessed. If I can flip it around, will that work? There it is. Boom, baby. Boom. There it is. I am. Fresh out of jail. From last night. And my mama don't like. Guys, I don't even know how to explain all the things that have been happening to me. So I'm gonna take this time to gather my thoughts because I've been having a lot. Nobody cares. Least of all, my mom calling the police on me. I was like, wow. I literally, oh please. I literally got out of jail last night and my mama called the police on me right after. My car is still in towing and I went to go get my title so I can get my shit out of there and it's still gone. Wouldn't even give me 5 minutes to look for my own shit, bro. Wouldn't even get to look at my own shit, Mr. Moore. I've been in custody for 2 weeks in jail. 3 different jails. I went to county, city, and Pahrump, but nobody gives a fuck. All of a sudden, I'm a career criminal, even though these are starting a business in the city, which they just dismissed. But I had to go into city jail. And then I had to stay in city jail 3 more extra free days. They call them courtesy days. So that they can give the chance for Nye County to come get me. Is why I went to Pahrump. But that was a ticket I got in 2016, 2018, 5 years ago. When I went up to Burning Man, they had a speed trap in Tonopah. Yeah, the north of our county, Nye County, it's a speed trap. And just when I said the word speed trap, the guy pulled us over. And of course he didn't get me on speeding. He got me on registration. And of course he almost let me go, but then he didn't. And then to have them extradite me all the way to Pahrump and drop me off in the middle of nowhere after staying there for 5 days in an ICE facility, a federal ICE facility, matter of fact. That means a lot of people that were in here for immigration and other issues got picked up. So I went from county, who grabbed me because of registration again. I'm such a bad human being. Bought a car, has a blown head gasket, can't get it registered. Okay, cool. Now, I've never broken into any buildings. I haven't done any drugs. I'm actually sober. I don't even want weed, bro. What I do want is explaining myself. I haven't made a bunch of good decisions, right? Women I've loved, I didn't love them properly. You know, business decisions, throwing festivals, getting my shit stolen. I actually saw that this morning, January 15, 2017, about 4 years ago. They stole my equipment from my own facility and sold it back to me. I had to sell my printer, my dream, so I could be free. And this is the shit that I've been doing. Wow, it's nice to be outside. I tell you what, even if I'm out here, I'm free to walk around. Hopefully the Henderson police don't come get me. Another registration ticket. I've been federally arrested off of an airplane, dude. Federally arrested off of an airplane. Case dismissed, but that means I was in a federal holding facility. Do you know what that feels like? To be in there with other Mexicans. I woke up in the middle of Mexico. Everybody was speaking Spanish, thinking I was Spanish, set tripping on me. If you don't know what a set trip is, that means you got to pick sides, race sides, everything. And here I am, walking the streets without my car, basically homeless, walking past another homeless person. And that's where I live, bro. I live in a different reality, man. My shit's so extreme, I can't even. I'm not suicidal, gratefully, hopefully, you know, it doesn't feel good that my situation is this fucked. It doesn't feel good that I got my mom calling the cops on me, saying the most nastiest things. She's still mad because I called her a fucking bitch. Guess who was being a fucking bitch? Called the cops on me. Couldn't even give me 5 minutes to just find my fucking title. I didn't even call her while I was in jail. I didn't want nothing to do with it. And she didn't want even to care. I've been in jail for 2 weeks straight. And nobody cared. This is my first day outdoors and seeing the sunshine in 2 weeks. I literally get up every morning and go for a walk so I get the sunshine on me and say boom baby boom, and the boom dropped on me. I don't know how else to explain this, dude. It was the worst experience, so let's take it from the top. I literally was at the Sahara on Friday night, not the 13th, the 6th, and as I was pulling into the Sahara, I saw cop lights behind me. Now, normally you'd be speeding, normally you'd have to do something illegal for them to come grab you, right? Homeboy said he saw my plate was missing a sticker in his rear view mirror, side mirror, whatever. I don't know if it's a lie or whatever, but they came and got me. And as they put me on the hood, because they thought the car was stolen because it's got a cold plate on it. I don't know if you guys know what a cold plate is, but a cold plate is when the plate doesn't match the vehicle. I got my mom's plate on the car. She's got a Honda, I got a Prius. They just want to make sure it's not stolen. Same thing that happened to me New Year's. They just want to make sure it wasn't stolen. That's fair, that's fine. And I got in the cuffs. They put cuffs on me. Almost arrested me on New Year's night. Pull guns on me. Do you think that's okay? You know? Grabbed guns out while we were walking like normal citizens and threatened to shoot me because they thought I had stolen my own car. Now, that's some bullshit in itself, just like this storm, just like this wind right now. And that's how life is. With my fucking pants falling off me. I need to go over here to the park. Hold up. This is too windy. I'm gonna try to find a spot where I can talk clearly. Going up here past this mega church where no one cares. They care if you think that they're good people. Like my mom. She cares about her appearance. But she didn't even care about her own family. She threatened to say some shit about me being like my Uncle Peter or my cousin John, who's literally drank out all his teeth. I haven't touched a drug in over 10 plus years. I haven't been in trouble since 2001. That's 22 years of no trouble. That's right. 22 years of only traffic tickets, and our state just changed the laws. But because it was Nye County, they extradited me. I hear they go to fucking Florida for a traffic ticket to go get somebody. Maybe you think that's fair. I'm not looking for sympathy. There won't be any. People are gonna say and do what they please. These trees. I'm gonna sit here for a second, have this conversation with people. And that's what's been happening to me. Nobody cared, nobody answered. This nasty ass part. Looks like the fucking jail itself. And that's what ended up happening. I went down the shit pipe. Literally, dude, as the fucking movie ended, we were watching Shawshank Redemption in prison. Federal holding facility for immigrants. And that's where they came and left me, bro. They let me out in the middle of the night, in the middle of the dark, in Pahrump. No friends, no ride, no direction. Just open that door, sir, and you're in the area, you know, the check-in area or whatever you call that shit. And that's what happened to me, dude. I went down the motherfucking shit pipe. It's just so weird, bro. Not only have I been homeless because I can't stand my mom, can't even be on the couch giving her money for bills, helping her out, doing dishes, not even fucking around. But as soon as she gets irritated, she throws a big old fit. And not a fit that's normal, a fit that's bipolar, where she yells at people and calls them names and calls them out their names and says the worst vile things. It's almost like her self-protectionism, but it's really her anger issue. If I didn't inherit this anger issue, I would have had my child. No one cares. My child died of a direct abortion on January 9th. I was arrested on January 9th. I was in jail on the anniversary of the death of my son. No one cares. It's not that I can't do the time, but it's not that I did the crime. It's not a crime to start a business without a business license. But in the city, they knew I had a business license. You've all seen the video. I have it in my Google Docs. It's $1,000 fine. It's not bailable. Guess what? Went to the city. 3 days later, time served. This is stupid. This is bullshit. I'm in there with the dude that literally is choking his baby mama while she's pregnant, threatening to kill her and the baby. And I was nowhere near the amount of domestic violence that I saw in that place, nowhere near the amount of drug use that I saw in that place. This place was so full with meth heads, junkies, boosters. Dude was just saying, oh man, I did fentanyl, man. I've done, it's 100 times better than heroin. I'm in there with people that got their own arm blown off. And I'm in there with South Central Crips that are trying to punk me or punking me. I'll be real, because he's 280 pounds is 6'6", and we're in a fucking 6x6 holding cell. Can't blow your nose or brush your teeth in the sink. We all use the sink. Can't do this. Can't do that. Got to fart on the toilet. I don't know if you know anything about that, but I had to fart on a toilet in the cell with other people. It's called the shit pipe. Just like Shawshank Redemption, he didn't kill his wife. And there's a lot of people that are still stuck in the system because of poverty. If they could post bail, which some people did, they would just post bail and get out of jail. I needed the money because now when I get out, guess who has an $800 fee to get my car out? I still don't even know where my fucking car title is. I've been living out of my car for the last 2 weeks before I got arrested, and that's fine. I'll sleep in my car. I'll make it work. I even went to work. I went to CES, walked my ass off in there, handed out flyers, made some money, did the things right. The night before I got arrested, I had a deal for $3,500, bro. $3,500, and they arrested me. Not that it's an arrestable offense, but because of old warrants. And not because they're good warrants, they're traffic tickets. They're not I broken and entering. They're not assault and battery. They're not anything that I hurt anyone. And yet in the system that we have in America, which apparently has the third largest population in the world, the guy was arguing with me, after China, after India, we have 350 million people, but we have 2 million people in incarceration. At any moment, is there 25? I don't know, but we have the largest incarceration rate in the world. The system's broken, but nobody's going to care. Again, nobody cares. All they care is make money, because they're going to make money off of you regardless. They're going to make money from the state every day that you're in, maybe $200 a head. ICE facility, they get $5,000 a head and $1,000 a week by keeping those guys in the facility. I couldn't believe that I woke up in a place where everybody started speaking Spanish. Everyone thought I was being deported. Asking me what's my ethnicity, because they wanted me to be MS-13 or some shit. Some of these guys are cartel guys, I'm not gonna lie. Some of those dudes are in there paying their fees from cartel money. Actually, they were running in there. If you don't know what it is to be rolled up, I almost saw a dude, actually I saw him surrounded by 15 Mexican dudes arguing over a TV controller. Mind you, we didn't even get TV. Much like solitary confinement or complete lockdown, 23 out of 24 hours a day in a holding cell or in your cell, period. And of course, no, I mean, nobody's even watching, but I did this. I'm going to do a long video so I can explain to my family what's been going on with me, or anybody, just to catch up to what's been happening. So I go to CES and Avian Awards. I made a bunch of contacts. I was doing great. I was trying to meet up with my friend in Sahara. I get this $3,500 call, and then the shit pipe starts flushing. Right? It starts flushing on me and flushed me all the way down the toilet, bro. Right when the anniversary of me losing my child, I've had so many extremes. I had to sit in there, and there were no dreams because they keep lights on you. Like, you can't even sleep. There's so much, not this kind of natural light, but fake light all night. It's hard to sleep. You got to put something over your eyes. You got to just put something over your eyes. It reminded me a lot of South Korean prison. I can't tell you how many times I've been arrested. It's got to be over 20. Literally, not even figuratively, literally. I've been arrested over 20 different times, you guys. And not because I stole something or hurt someone or did anything like that. It's because I'm poor. All right? I don't have enough money for my own apartment. I tried to sit at my own homeboy's spot. He's answering the phone. So I started living in my own car. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's not the first time taking showers at the gym. At least I kept working out. It didn't matter what I did. I've been trying my ass off. Not trying, I've been doing my ass off, working. I kept going to these conventions. I missed Las Vegas because of this. Now I'm in a bum-ass park that looks like jail. That looks like the toilet from jail. That's right. The jail. This looks like all the tagging and the benches that you have in jail. And literally had my mama call the cops on me after I got out of jail. My own mother tried to get me in jail. Now, mind you, I have a Henderson warrant for a traffic ticket again for my registration. I can't tell you how many times I've been arrested for registration in a vehicle. Now the laws have changed, and yet they didn't retroactive. There are like some 250,000 people out there that could be criminally arrested because they didn't have their registration ticket. The law has changed, but because if you have an old warrant, you still got to serve the time. I did my time, and I still have a date in Pahrump, or Tonopah. They want me to drive all the way to Tonopah on February 2nd to go talk to a judge after I spent 7 days in their holding facility. They wanted the full amount, $775, cash grab. Fuck if you pay it, because they're going to get the cash grab from the state by keeping you incarcerated. The system's so fucked, it's all about profit. It's greedy. It's petty. They know the law has changed. They know it's a traffic ticket. That's why they let me out yesterday. But they also let me out in the middle of the desert. I've never been out to Pahrump, but guess where I was at? The middle of Pahrump in darkness, bro. I stepped right into some water. I had my feet all wet, 40-degree weather. Nobody cares. Started going around. It starts raining. I'm in the rain without a change of clothes. These clothes are still wore to jail. I still smell like jail. I still haven't had a shower. I have no clothes to change into. I don't have my car where all my clothes are in. I didn't even have my own toothbrush to brush my teeth. I can't tell you the amount of abuse on my body that I felt from sleeping on a metal bunk. I have bruises on my hips because of rotating and trying to sleep. That's right. Shit's buckled, bro. And my whole life went down the shit pipe, much like Shawshank Redemption. He didn't kill his wife, but they raped him in there. They threw him in the hole. 1 month, give him a chance to think about it. 2 months, do your own scams. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh, let's give you time to think about it. It's a Hollywood story, and it's got a nice ending, but there's a lot of corrupt cops out there. There's a lot of corruption out there. There might be people out here that are, I know that they're running, because I've been just in jail. Credit card scams. I had a homie while we were recorded, well, not a homie, but a cellie, in there while I was recording, while they said, don't say anything because the prosecutor will use it against you, the DA, district attorney, there's a lot of terminology, I'll explain it. And they were tripping, and they were like, yo, don't say nothing on the recording while we're in county, CCDC, Clark County Detention Center. And when we're down there, North Hall, holding, waiting for somebody else to transfer me to city. I can't believe I went down this shit pipe, y'all. I went to 3 different jails in 2 weeks, dude. All because of some old traffic tickets. And I started a business. How dare I? How dare I start a business? How dare they steal stuff from me at my business? How dare that the cops come through and harass me at my business? Maybe I shouldn't have started a business. I definitely shouldn't have thrown the festival. I owe other people money, investors. I won $4,000. I've already paid $1,000 towards it. It was $5,000. I owe my stepdad probably like $20,000. I owe money. I had a buddy that lent me $50,000 to start the t-shirt company. He didn't even help out. He went on a fucking bender, bro. And after his father died, he got what, $150,000 or something. I had him at my house, and sure as shit, I left him at my house, went to Thailand, came back, and he not only was my shit evicted, and I was locked out of my own apartment, but he was gone. Some of my pipes were gone. He was off on a fucking meth bender, having weirdo people come into my house trying to like lift massage tables into my shit. My truck was broken into. The back window was broken into. That's why you guys saw me with a grid. I didn't even have enough money to fix that. My truck started to look worse. So then they started to target me more. If you have a decent enough looking car, they're going to leave you alone. If you don't, they're going to look for a way to fuck with you. Same thing happened to me when I was at Red Rock. I went for a hike. Guy comes up to me. He didn't even drive up to me, dude. He walked up to me, said license and registration. And I looked around because I was hiking in the middle of nowhere. I said, is there a problem? What the fuck's going on? He said, oh, I just noticed that your tag is old. Here's a registration ticket. That's on federal land. They federally arrested me off of a fucking plane, y'all. I flew all the way into my country, land of the fees, and they arrested me all the way from Peru. I went to the top of the world in Machu Picchu, no problems. I've been around the world 3 times, no problems, except for South Korea. Gotta acknowledge that. I'm just sick of being in prison. I'm sick of having my wrist hurt. I'm sick of having my freedom taken. I'm sick of people judging me. I'm sick of people being rude. I ain't done shit. I didn't even argue with my mom. I came in there, she wouldn't even look at me. I'm like, can I get a smile? No. Anybody calls me a fucking bitch, she starts wrapping herself up. That's up. I start hearing her in the other room. She's being a bitch. I'm just looking for my paperwork. You're not welcome to stay here. You're just like your father. Always trying to fucking dig. Always trying to fuck with people. I saw so many dudes in there that had domestic violence charges from women swinging on them. Homeboy had his whole face scratched up. Soon as we got into the cell, after we changed out our clothes, homeboy started freaking out. Oh shit, smells like pee in here. I need my phone call. Boom, 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 boom. Starts hitting the wall. I said, bro, don't do that. The COs, controlling officers, correctional officers, you're gonna piss them off. And he said, shut up. And I said, bro, don't tell me shut up. I'll beat your ass. Get me out of here. This guy's acting weird. It's first time in jail. Starts freaking out. Guess what? Not his first time getting swung on by his girl. How many dudes were in there telling me that they've been getting beat up, pieced up by their girl? How many domestic violences were out there when they were actually hurting their girl? There's people that deserve to be separated. Temporary protective order, a TPO, to protect each other from each other. There's so much miscommunication. People think it was just all DUIs and real criminal activity like gangbanging and shit. Dude, I had a real South Central 6'6", 280-pound motherfucking defensive lineman looking ass telling me what's up with real life, real prison. He didn't even know he was institutionalized. His OCD was so bad that sometimes his bipolarity would kick in. 1 minute we were talking all day, the next day silence, not even a fucking word. Every time I asked a question, man, stop asking me fucking questions. Snapping on me, like my mom, very bipolar. Like people, like they deserve to be talked to any which way. And now I see 2 people, homeless people, walking up to me right now, or towards me right now. I'm homeless with them. I don't even have my backpack. It's at my homie's house. And luckily, not even my best friend got to answer the phone. He's like, man, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone. I got work to do in the morning. I couldn't fucking believe it. And I'm like wondering why these people are walking towards me. I don't know, but they better keep it pushing because I'm trying to fucking enjoy my day. So I'm trying to be on this phone, and I hope they're not trying to fucking post up so playing all their music hella loud. I'm living in this reality, and this is what my life's come of. I've traveled the world, speak 10 different languages, been nice to people, fed the homeless, not been sober. You know what I mean? I never done heroin. I mean, I might have smoked it off of a foil once when we were in Cambodia just to say I've done it once. White and Brown is my homie. He had it, but it's never been my habit. So I'm over here. Hey, man, I'm still trying to record over here, bro. Look at these guys posting up. Nobody gives a fuck. This is the kind of homeless activity I'm talking about. This is some jail-ass activity, bro. I'm out here trying to have a private moment, and these guys got to sit next to me. I'm sure he's going to go over here and pee. How much you want to bet? Yeah, man. We don't even have toilets, bro. People take shits everywhere, bro. This is what homeless looks like. And then you got people that got, yep, told you would be peeing. Then you got people that got $50,000 cars. You're free if you have money. You can commit crimes in this country. They'll just give you bail, and then you pay the fine. I literally had, what, 3,000? Oh, okay, so then when they pulled me over at Sahara, where's your ID? I'm on the hood. I said my ID's in my backpack. I also have a half ounce of mushrooms and a half ounce of marijuana. They're like, why you got so many wraps? I work with the wrap facility, dude. I got boxes of this stuff at home. Oh, yeah? Why you got so much money? They literally confiscated my money as evidence, thinking that I sold these, were selling drugs. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, because I have wraps, they're thinking that I'm going to individually roll up my shit to sell it to somebody else. $20 a pop, like I ever do that with my blunts. I don't know. I haven't smoked in about 2 weeks, and I don't have any withdrawals. I called it Saints Addiction for a reason, but, you know, I should have never used the word addiction. I found this guy, John Thai-Tex, in the middle of Thailand because he was a referral to me. He owned a factory. Now, this motherfucker got extradited from America, had guns, was fucking with the FBI, and he escaped to Thailand. Now, most people, that's all good. Addiction brand, go ahead, bro. I just needed to use the facility. I set up a meeting, met the guy, went to the factory, and I said, okay, I'm gonna help you sell yours, but you got to help me find mine or make mine, Saints brand. Sure, yeah. As soon as I start selling this stuff, everybody's telling me that you think it's your brand. Nah, bro. No, I got my own brands. Yeah, I'm hearing all the words on the street. No, this is a motorcycle thing, bro. You got to do it a certain way. You got to sell shirts a certain way. No, bro, I brought your shirts. I can cut them. I can flip them. I can do whatever the fuck I want with them because that's just how it works. Him trying to control me from Thailand. Immediately, it almost doesn't work. I'm waiting for shipments to come all the way to Ignacio, Colorado, because that's where I was at the moment. Trying to sell old, it said Las Vegas Original Rally, whatever time it was. The rally went past. And now I got all these clothes that say this specific date on them. I've learned so much. I mean, I'm the mistake master. Girls, I should have been nicer to. Brittany Fuga, she was like, I had the worst year of my life. And for some reason, you know, her brother died. And I was like, okay, this girl doesn't need to be dated right now. Just leave her alone. I was horrible to her. She even called me during the October shooting. And I mean, it's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And I fucked that up. Had a baby with another beautiful being, turned her into an enemy. And I'm sitting here talking about myself, not what they did to me, because yeah, she committed abortion of my baby. She copped out. She copped out of her marriage, dude. She already had 2 kids that she didn't even have custody over. Does anybody care? Nobody cares. Nobody cares that Mark's lost babies. Nobody cares that Mark's lost businesses. Nobody cares that Mark's lost freedom. They don't give a fuck. They're going to say that you're a criminal and you deserve to be there. Ooh, they're going to like you over there in Henderson is what my mom said. Actually, Henderson FI'd me. That means field inquiry. So while I was in there with 2 bench warrants, I went to the 2 bench warrants, one in Tonopah and one in Henderson, the registration, traffic tickets, laws changed, and what'd they do? Arrested me. Or no, they left, they're still hanging over my head. They extradited me from the city on a courtesy hold for 3 days. I had to sit longer than what I was supposed to. Didn't get credit for the time served, and I still got a court date with these guys from an old fucking registration traffic ticket. I'll wait. I'll wait for it to start making sense to me. I'll wait till I can start taking a fucking shower. I'll wait till I can get a fucking home. I've had homes all over the world. I've lived other places, but now the squeeze is on people. They say people less than half of these people have less than $500 in their savings. If you get arrested, how are you going to pay your fees? Land of the fees, bro. How are you going to pay your registration ticket? I go to get my car last night. They're like, it's not here. They lie to you. They told me it's going to Snap Towing all the way down in Henderson. So I get an Uber, $80 Uber, all the way from Pahrump down to where my car's supposed to be. And they're like, it's not here. We haven't towed a Prius in a couple of years. Where's it at? Oh, it's back downtown. They lied to you. Okay, let me go get over there. No, they won't see you unless you have your title or your registration. Well, the car's not registered. Where's the title? I don't know. Call my mom. Well, you're already annoying me. Come find it. Bitch acted like a complete bitch. I want people to have some respect for my mom. Bro, I built this chick out so many times, bro. Mental patient, literally out of hospitals. I see you, and your head was cut off. My mom was so out of her fucking mind, bro. We had to get her at Christmas Eve. She was clutching rocks on the highway. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that I don't talk to my father. Nobody cares that the statistics are hitting me upside the head. If you don't have, if you're a single family parenthood, what the fuck is this? Look at this motherfucker. A police over Henderson. Circling around. That means they're looking for somebody. And that's our system. There is no rehabilitation. They're not trying to rehabilitate us. They're trying to control us. And as the guy told me in the future, what he saw was that everybody would be on a national level, that there wouldn't be a city or county anymore. There wouldn't be any of that. So if I'm over here, let me just tell you, I'm trying to record. Hey, bro, I'm just trying to record. If you can turn it down, I'm recording already on video. I'm recording a video. Can you turn your music down? Talking to people to like jail cells, man. I ain't trying to fuck you. You come up and fuck, man. There's my temper right there, jail temper. But I didn't swing on that kid. I didn't beat up anybody. Okay, here comes the homeless lady that walked past me. There's a lot of homeless people too. And they'll do that ring for dead slow, steady on. I see you, bro. It's so crazy how you can have jobs. This dude had a job and he's got 9 kids, bro. 9 kids, 6 different baby mamas. I don't even have 1 kid, bro. I'm 42 years old. I aborted my child at 17 because we were in high school. I made that decision. I wanted to go to college. I was like, it's too soon. Did I have a support system then? No, I didn't. And now I sit here, fatherless, childless, and the system's done fucked me, bro. So I'm over here like, all I keep doing is trying to dream. I'm guilty for being a dreamer. I got this keep dreaming. Dream on, dreamer. I see things, and I'm like, that'll be a good business. Let's do that. I don't have any money to run them, but I keep trying them. I don't like to have excuses, so I keep going to work. Don't have a home? It's okay. I'm going to go take a shower at the gym. I'm no bitch made, but I've been doing that since college, bro. I graduated from college homeless. I've been to South Korean prison. I've been to some places. What's this dude doing rolling up on me, bro? You fucking walk away from me, homie. You know what I'm saying? Looking at me all crazy. It feels like jail out here. Literally, the way that this is all welded and shit, the burnt out lights, fucking homeless people just staring at each other, waving at me, probably on drugs. And that's where I'm living at right now, bro. I'm living in a dark reality that I'm sober as a gopher. Everybody else is doing the worst kind of drugs ever. You know what I'm saying? Some people are homeless. There was a lot of homeless people in there too. A lot of meth heads. A lot of fucking thieves, you know, stealing shit. I got one guy that was inside. He literally said that the bookies, or not the bookies, the pawn shop put money on his books because he steals so much shit from them. Sometimes they call it new. Sometimes they call it used. But all he wants to do is get high. So he'll go to any store and just steal. I couldn't fucking believe it. I live in this weird reality where I'm supposed to be a free person. I have a U.S. passport. They think I'm ICE, which means immigration central something. I don't know. I'm not an immigrant. Everybody's gonna say, "Hey, SA, you getting deported?" Get deported from my own country? What the fuck? You know, no, I'm from here. You can't deport me. Deport me to where? Take me back to Thailand, where everybody's free, and now weed is legal, and my buddies are taking pictures with burner and shit. The market's wide open down there, but you come here, and if you don't have a fucking car that's at least $40,000 or $50,000, and it doesn't have registration that's at least a couple $1,000s, and you don't keep paying your insurance, which is another couple $1,000s, and they wouldn't give me my fucking license this whole time because of that Tonopah ticket, $800, I didn't want to give them my money. but they definitely want my time. So instead of going to CES and making $3,500 and being up on stacks, they arrested me. Now I'm looking at a felony charge because of my mushrooms. Now I've been using mushrooms for my antidepressants. You guys can look at the video. Everybody knows it. What the fuck's on my hands? Dirt. Just dirty everything. And it's crazy. You know, life is fucking crazy. Why do I have shit all over my hands? I don't even know. I gotta wash my hands again. Went to wash my hands this morning in the sink and it's just all fucking leaked out. I'm just having the worst luck ever, bro. I'm stinky like jail. I'm sore from sleeping on a metal cot. Maybe you think that's okay. Maybe you think it's okay that I lost $3,500. Maybe you think it's okay that they could take all my momentum away and still take my car. Now I got my laptop in the car. I can't even get my stuff out of my own car for some paperwork I don't even have. Now my ex-best friend's still coming over, making up that he gave me $2,500, even though I showed him the ATM receipts, had it twice now. Bro, I pulled $5,000 for this car. The next day, the whole fucking engine light came on like a Christmas tree, and it had bad brakes, bad battery. The battery itself was almost $4 or $5 grand to replace, and a blown head gasket. So I get a second car, not like the truck that got taken from me. That's right. When I came back from Brazil, my homie's like, your car's missing. What? Yeah, they towed my car, and by the time I came back from Brazil 5 months later, the truck that my stepfather gave to me was impounded. And what do you call that when you take it? When you, I don't know, but I didn't own it anymore. And the fees were too exorbitant to grab it out. I had already wrecked the car from my last time I got drunk and fucking scraped the side of it. And then remember the back window got blown out. So now I got a fucking oven rack blocking people from going inside of my back of my car. They already stole stuff out of it. So I don't even know what was in that car when I left for Brazil. So I come back from Brazil without a car. Okay, bad. Let me get with my best friend. Let me get some stability. Let me get in his room. We're going to have a situation. I'll be a roommate. I even got a lease. This is the way I can get my what's the thing called when we got from the government when everybody was doing businesses and stuff? I can't even right now. It's something. I can't remember. But anyway, I got money from the government, from the business assistance during COVID. Now, they still owe me for my unemployment, but they denied me. Now, that's $18,000 I planned on buying with the what's it called? The festival. Right before the festival, 420, March something, they denied me again. I don't even know how to battle this shit, bro, anymore. There's no, the appeal button wouldn't even work anymore. I wrote them a letter, didn't write the letter fast enough. $18,000 gone. Got you. My mom was supposed to help me out with it. No, super selfish, only cares about herself, super narcissistic. And that's what I'm saying, like, fuck. You see what I'm looking at right now? You see this shit? See this homeless gathering here? People are covered in blankets outside, y'all. Dirty clothes, including me. I'm still smelling like jail. I'm still down the shit pipe. You ask yourself, would you go down the sewer, breaking the pipe, just like Shawshank Redemption, just busting on the pipe till it busts open and all the fucking excrement and fucking piss and shit, 500 yards, nearly half a mile of a pipe just so he can be free from that fucking prison? It's different, y'all. It's different out here. You know, it's really real. What the fuck's this dude doing? It's about the only water he can get. Now, I was constipated in there. I couldn't take a shit for 4 days. The lady said, you're dehydrated. I didn't like drinking water from the toilet. Yeah, that's right. It's all metal. It's a lot like this. And they said it was unfiltered water. I was drinking street water from a toilet in my cell, and it was fucking up my stomach so bad that I was doubled up when I woke up in the morning in Pahrump, and they wouldn't give me any medicine. I was almost dead in a prison. Nobody cares. I hadn't shit in like 5 days, dude. And all that shitty food that they give you and all that shit that was going on. Now I'm fucking stuck in my stomach because my lower intestines are going like this. And I'm like, my guts. And I didn't know fucking how to process it. Sit here next to some nasty ass trash can. This feels a lot like jail, actually. This is how dirty jail is. So I got jail on me. I've been wearing these clothes since the holding facility. That happened on Friday night, about around midnight. They take me all the way down to CCDC, Clark County Detention Center. take all my weed from me, rip my backpack. They actually ripped my cool ass backpack. I don't know how the fuck they did that, but they ripped my backpack, destroyed my own property. I go in there and I'm waiting to see the judge, right? Judge, what's up? Going in there, the dude goes, oh, you're a smart one, right? He's fucking with some dude next to me. Now, I know a little bit of Korean because I was in South Korean prison. This dude only spoke Korean. He rolled $15,000 in bad checks or some shit. I'm not sure, but they caught him on a bad check charge. I'm trying to explain to the guys, oh, you're funny. I'm like, why? Because I'm a free thinker. He pushed me in the back. My head, right here on my cheek, bounced off the cinder block wall. Nobody cares. I'm just like, wow, what the fuck? I'm getting abused. Oh, you don't want to see the judge? Well, then you can go back in the holding cell and wait another 3 hours to see the judge. Power tripping on me. Throws me back into the cell. About 10, 15 minutes later, then they came and grabbed me. You cooled off now? And I'm like, are you? You just fucking pushed my face up against the wall. I go in to see the court. Motherfuckers are in there trying to choke out their daughters. There's some people that have murder, attempted murder, the worst of the worst. All the dudes on all the drugs, all the way down the shit pipe. And I'm in there and the girl goes, okay, OARD. That means own reconnaissance. That means we can let you go because all you had was a little bit of weed and a little bit of mushrooms. And because our state believes that mushrooms, even though it's legal in Colorado, Oregon, and Oakland, we believe that it's a felony. Now I'm looking at felony charge. I haven't seen a felony charge since 2001 when I was selling ecstasy pills, right? And I'm sitting here, 14 grams is the limit. 14.4 is what they had me before. That's when I started my journey into jail. I'd never been arrested before, and immediately I'm caught up with real charges, real jail time, real shit was popping, and that's what ends up happening. You know, a lot of us don't know how slippery the slope is. And we just, what we do is just keep a job. Shit, man, they'll steal the job from you. They'll steal your car from you. They'll steal your time from you. They'll steal your health from you. They'll steal your mental from you. Money, everything, dude. And I'm just like, wow. Woke up this morning and I'm just like, I just need to go for a walk. I haven't been on a walk in a long time. I love this city. You know, I'm looking at Sunrise Mountain, even though this thing's kind of blocking and shit. You know, the weather's been crazy in California, 10 different storms. It's never stopped raining. It's all cold and weird. I hate it. I live in this world and I hate it. You know, I can't believe I'm saying hate, but I'm not comfortable with it. I mean, there's a little bit of blue skies and some sunshine right now, thankfully. But this is the world that I live in, bro. We live in. And I'm sitting here and going like, wow, I'm up here doing the morning motivation. I'm trying to improve my life, other people's lives. I have never tried to hurt nobody. My best friend, I roughed him up a little bit. I didn't roll him up. I didn't swing on his face. I just wrestled with him. He's hurt, butt hurt, that I had specifically beat up on him. And I'm like, bro, you need to stop being so sensitive. If you were in jail like I was, you know that sensitive shit don't work. You're going to have to defend yourself. You don't let people disrespect you. You're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to work out. You're going to have to do some push-ups because in the real world, inside jail cells, people fuck with you. Like I said, I almost saw a guy get fucking mug-wop stomped with 17 other dudes, bro. I'm not fucking joking. That shit was real. Real as this wind in this storm, dude. This dude got swung on. I'm like, oh my God. Why is this shit all over me right now? I don't know. I need a shower. And then as soon as I take a shower, I have no clothes to put on. It's weird being homeless. I'm sleeping on my buddy's dog couch because their dogs sleep on those bottom couches. And I smell as bad as the dogs. Thankfully, the dogs loved on me. You know, it's nice to not be on a metal sheet. It's literally metal, and they give you only a sheet this big, and it just pushed into my hips and made my shoulders dead. My arms numb. I had to keep rotating. And by the way, my stomach was hurting the whole time. Really bad, like a 7 out of 10 that one morning. Luckily, they called the doctor, and then 5 hours later, they let me get 2 little cups of milk of magnesia. 2 little cups. That's all that saved me. And drinking water, shitty ass water. But you had to pound the water so my system would get rehydrated so it let go of the stool. I still haven't really shit properly. I had a couple like times, but it hurt, bro. It hurt more than my feelings, hurt more than my pocketbooks. I did the time because I didn't do a crime. Oh, you did a business in America. No, me and my mom went down there. We fought the case, and they're like, no, I believe your mom would say anything to save you. Big $1,000 fine. I didn't have $1,000. They snorted my $50,000. Every time I'm in a come up, a festival, a business, a woman snatches up my shit. And all I'm doing is doing a good thing. I took this chick out to fucking Yosemite, bro. I have never been there before. Take her out to the lakes. Show her a good time. We're making babies out by full moons in valleys and hot springs. What'd they do? Snap. Any moment that people want to be petty, want to be, I don't know why I got to hear this music, but hopefully you can't hear it. Want to be on some stupid shit. I'm only got 15 more minutes. I thought this was going to be a 3-hour rant, but I mean, I just got out of jail. Want to be narcissistic and controlling and demeaning and calling people names and still on that anger tip. As soon as they get triggered, they're frustrated. Homeboy said he was washing their cat, and chick's like, don't do that, and swung on him. Yeah, girls are swinging and losing their temper now. So dudes are being less masculine. Women are being too masculine. They're bowing up on people, starting shit. I think my mom locked her door and barricaded herself in her room. Totally over-exaggerating her shit because she's psychotic. Yeah, that's what happens when you've been in fucking psych wards. They become psychotic. I don't know how old my mom's going to be or how long she's going to live, but I know my siblings don't fuck with her. They can't hold that extreme shit. My brother was sitting in a car with a girl crying about her family and losing her father, and she said, play that voicemail from your mother. My brother goes, I don't talk to my mom at all. She said, go ahead. As soon as he played that voicemail, my mom's going in on him. You piece of shit. You don't call your mom. Blah, 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 blah. Guess what? That girl started to cry more. Not only did she lose her father, but now my buddy, because of my mom, my mother, total disaster, bro. Total disaster. So I have a psychotic mother who's been in mental hospitals. Yep, that's true. I'm out here in storms. Yep. Look at the trees. See the wind. Yep. Is it showing it? I don't know. You can see it. I'm in the middle of it. It's fucking blowing hard out here. There's clouds. It's cold. It's rainy. You know, I'm getting kicked out of my mom's house. I'm going to have to run out of there so the Henderson police don't pick me up the day after. Literally, I don't know if that would suck so bad, bro. I've been in jail three different jails, and to get out and Pahrump, get all the way to Vegas and Henderson and to be rearrested. Okay. So I'm going to go find me a car, and I'm going to get me another car. That's right. I'm going to get me a car that doesn't fucking suck, one that I can get registered. I've already done all my time, so now, well, I still got to go to fucking Tonopah to get rid of this ticket. So as soon as I get rid of that ticket, then they got to release my license. Now I'm fucking legal. Then I can get a car. That I can register. Now that's legal. Then I can get it insured. Now I'm triple legal. Everything that I wanted to do from the start. Can't afford, couldn't work out, cars don't work. This is the life I'm living, bro. So maybe you think I deserve it. Maybe you think I deserve to go down the shit pipe and get treated like an asshole. Maybe you think it's okay for me to be pushed up against walls, and maybe it's okay for me to lose money in my businesses. Maybe it's okay that my mom can be abusive still my whole life. Yeah, dude, maybe you think that shit's okay. Fine. Whatever, dude. I'm not judgmental. I don't like the fact that we're holding ICE facility motherfuckers. I don't think it's cool that they're keeping these guys for 6 months, a year, just to wait and see what they're going to do with them. And eventually, after appeals and all the process and all the money, give them citizenship? What? You're going to release prisoners into citizenship? Why don't you just deport them immediately? Why are we holding them? Why is there a brand new federal ICE facility in Pahrump? I don't know. But apparently other people do. There's a lot of fucking mismatching out there. A lot of meth makers, a lot of motherfucking meth doers, a lot of people slamming heroin in their arms or slanging it. And he looked me in the eyes, this young man said, I'm done, I'm clean. I'm going to just sell it. I can get it for cheaper, and then it's $500 each. Boom. And I'm like, you're weakening your own man. You buy guilty by association. You're still touching the shit, bro. Yeah, you're still touching the shit pipe, and that's what some people do. So it's just really weird, you know? I'm like, fuck, man, the shit pipe is real. You know, that you're gonna still touch shit. I smell like a wet dog. You're still gonna touch this nasty ass drug that makes people worse and kills them, but you're not gonna do any. I said guilty by association. He just kind of looked at me through his 4-eyed glasses and couldn't really process it. Arguing with my cellie, he's trying to act like my father. We're the fucking same age, bro. And he threatened to fucking pull the covers over me and beat me up. I'm sure you guys would have been okay with that. Me getting beat on by a 300-pound individual who should have been playing for the NFL or NBA. He didn't care. He wanted to gangbang. Gun charges, intimidation, extortion, You know, all these things are real charges, bro. I'm in there with traffic ticket. I sound like a faggot. Traffic ticket. My registration again after I got federally arrested. I still got these other tickets from Tonopah that they just won't let go. It's 5 years old. It's 2 years away from having a statutes of limitation. Oh, they're going to hold me for 3 days. They're going to transfer me to Pahrump, and still I got a court case. This dude almost let me go. I drove for 5. I was at Burning Man. He's like, go ahead, man. This is stupid. I drove 5 yards. He said, stop. Gave me a ticket. Same like when I was hiking. Gave me a ticket. All traffic shit. All silly, stupid, small, petty shit. While the rest of the people are in there with real shit and no money, so they have to sit. And that's what they want, because then they're going to get money from the state. That's how this works. Or it's not supposed to work, but that's how the system is. And that's when I started to realize nobody gives a fuck. You know, nobody cares what's happening with me. Nobody's watching the show. I'm not popular. I got brands that nobody buys. My friends buy hoodies from other people. I'm not cool. I miss Las Vegas. I'm poor. I'm glad I got the little bit of monies that I got, but that was a mistake through a fucking, I don't know, some kind of phishing system. I use Stripe payment systems, and they sent the smallest amounts. Pages and pages, $25 trying to get this small fix. I charge $25 for small fixes and designs. Fake emails. Phishing my system. I don't even know what the fuck happened. Now I don't even have credit card processing. So I ran all of CES without credit card processing. I ran around this whole city, not getting in car accidents, not hurting anybody, just so I can run print back and forth between CES or whatever convention, so I can make a living, so I can eat. I've been eating, but not lately, just prison food. I still haven't eaten any food. I still haven't gone out anywhere because I smell like shit. And I don't have any clean clothes to wear. It's cold outside, it's windy, and it's rainy, and it fucking sucks. So yeah, while everybody else wants to talk shit, sure, my own mom, saying I'm gonna be like my Uncle Peter. I don't even know who that dude is. My cousin John, who literally was staying at her house, who also called her a bitch. Who everybody has lived at my mom's house has called her a bitch because she's a bitch. Raving lunatic, you know, but she gets to keep her spot because she's crazy, because they charge only $300 a month. I wish she would help me with the paperwork so I can get a $300 a month apartment. I wish she would have helped me with the stuff so I can get my unemployment. Nope, selfish, let it pass. I wish this chick would have kept my baby. It was the perfect time. My child would have been the same age as me. Nobody gives a fuck. That really fucked with my mental. I felt bad because I grabbed her and told her, get the fuck out of the car. We need to talk. She's 5 months pregnant. I should have been doing that. But I sure as hell didn't choke her out. I sure as hell didn't cause no problems at her family's house. I'm even in there after the abortion, and her mom's texting her, are you still downstairs? How long are you planning on staying here? My child has been killed and murdered less than 24 hours, and you're already sweating me to get the fuck out of your house. I'm in the middle of San Francisco. It's $100 a night at any Airbnb just to stay anywhere. I'm losing all my money flying there trying to save my baby. Nothing. Okay. So it doesn't matter that I'm a dreamer and I keep trying and I work my ass off and I fucking stay sober and I don't hurt anybody and I don't steal and I'm not on drugs and I don't fuck around, and yet here I am. Down one case, business license, starting a business without a business license. Case dismissed. Now I got another felony charge. From weed, it's legal. They took all my weed. Okay, interpreted it. They took all my money. I earned that money at CES. Why is it all in 20s? Because that's how it came out of the ATM. Wow. You took my paycheck, and I had $400, and I had $100 in my backup Blue Note. They took that too. I now have $500 out there in a storage locker somewhere as evidence. They stole money from me, gave me some trumped up charges, said it was possession and with intent to sell. That's an upcharge. There was no intent to sell. You could have just called it possession and just let me have my money. No, now we got to take your money, give you a felony, and also say that you were trying to sell again. Nah, dude, it's my own personal use. I told you that. Didn't want to believe me. You got too many raps. Dude, I can't win for losing. And I'm not suicidal, gratefully. I've been suicidal before, but right now I'm not. And I don't feel like I should be alive because it's like, who really cares? You know, none of my family really cares. I had a great Christmas trying to see my family. My mom's like, the only reason you got to go there is because of me. Really, bitch? All you got to do is just bitch at me, make situations worse. I just got out of jail, and then you called the cops on me to put me back in jail? Wow. I wasn't even arguing with her. If I was like pounding on her door or intimidating, dude, I tell you, didn't even do that. Didn't even have a couple words with her. But sure as shit, she's off the range, bro. Psycho. Just fucking nasty. And that came out of me a little bit with that baby. And now I don't have a baby. I don't even want to have the baby around my mom or my dad. It's super abusive. My siblings don't even fuck with my mom because she's super psycho. And now I'm sitting here super unfree in a free country, and everything is land of the fees. It's like it's gonna cost you double if you don't fucking. I don't know what people do. It's like they're scrambling just to keep their car and the roof over their fucking heads. And if you had no savings, how's it gonna work? Eventually they're gonna come take it. And then if you're arrested, then that goes your job. There goes all your stability. And then I'm sitting here stinky. Got no clothes to wear. I'm homeless. Huh. I'm homeless, felon, fresh out of jail, unsuccessful at business and love, swing and a miss, making mistakes left, right, and straight, got bitches aborting my baby, got extradited to the middle of a nowhere desert, in the middle of the night, in the dark, not even know where to go. My phone was off. Couldn't even pay my cell phone bill, so I had to get my phone on. Another $100. You know, it just taxed me. $80 here, $20 here, Uber. Well, you know, I almost got arrested. Like, literally, the fucking Henderson police were kind of circulating around me last night. They kind of went around the block because like, my mom called them on me. So here I am, just trying to drive a car around just so I can get to my business. I'm a dreamer. I put in work. Designs. I've been charging my phone at the Starbucks, my laptop, just working, not trying to fuck with people, showering at the gym, working out, not trying to fuck with people. It's the only way I can survive. And I've been surviving. I've been feeding myself. I haven't hurt nobody. I've been sleeping in parking lots, sleeping in my car, and maybe you think I deserve that too. Maybe you think I don't deserve love. Maybe you think I deserve to die. Maybe you think I deserve to be rolled up in prison and beat on by a fucking South Central Crip. Maybe you think it's okay for me to be extradited out into the middle of the fucking desert and dropped off. Maybe you think it's okay to throw me down the shit pipe. But I'm here to say, this shit pipe is real. And I'm going to go to Xanadu, just like Shawshank Redemption. I'm going to go someplace where nobody fucks with me. And I'm going to fuck with nobody. So I'm no longer anybody's problem. I don't do this show anymore. I'm not going to be doing no more Boom Baby Booms every morning. I did about 9 days of that straight, and then they arrested me on the anniversary of the loss of my baby. Nobody cares. And no one ever will. So when I call it Saints Addiction, for a reason. Because it's been so bipolar, so extreme. So many different things. I could say awesome things like Machu Picchu and Angkor Wat and world travel, and at the same time incarceration 20 different times, felony charges, felon in 3 different countries, being fucking 3 days, 3 nights in Ensenada prison when I was supposed to be in the Groove Cruise. I stopped doing drugs a long time ago. I'm grateful I'm still sober. Really, I am. I'm grateful that I have my health. Really, I am. I'm grateful I've been working out and doing my walks because it helps me inside. I'm feeling a little bit more healthy. I don't have the constipation anymore, but it was hurting inside. And I don't feel like I'm hurting inside. I feel like I can still win this battle. But it's a battle, guys. And I'm not here to fucking joke. The addiction is real. You're going to have to fight to get sober. You're going to have to fight for your dreams. You're going to have to fight for your business. People are going to call you craziest things. Your own mama's going to call the cops on you. And that's the world that I live in. I'm disgusted. I'm not proud. I'm stinky. I need to go get something to eat. I'm going to give me some decent to eat. Luckily, I have a little bit of change to do it. But I got an $800 fee to get my car out. I don't even know where the fucking title is. And I got my ex-best friend thinking that he put $2,500 in on it. It never stopped. After I lost my baby, okay. And all I was doing was dreaming, trying to have a business, the American dream. This is my American nightmare. And I'm getting off this thing. That's been an hour. I want everybody to know that when you go to fly, someone else is going to die. I'm out.